Hey guys, and welcome to the show. So in today's video we're going to be creating clouds that are going to fly by from right to left, similar to the way that these obstacles are created. We get to decide how much time we want to wait before another cloud is created and at what height the cloud appears. This gives the game a bit more depth. It fills up a lot of the white space that we see here at the top. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the code and I can show you what it takes to do this. Okay, so the only thing I've done in preparation is I've added the cloud sprite over here. Very simple, very straightforward, just a couple lines and a transparent background with a middle center origin. Let's go ahead now and create the cloud object, obj cloud, and give it the sprite, just like that. Now, similar to the way an obstacle is created, if we go over there and look at the step, we choose the speed and we make sure that it destroys itself if it goes off to the left of the screen. So we're going to say add event, step, and I'm going to paste this in. In this case, it's not going to be as fast as 20 pixels per step times global speed modifier. It's going to be 5, so that's quite good. And negative 100 is perfectly fine for this because it has a width of 92, so we won't see it randomly disappear halfway through it moving to the edge of the screen. And that's all we need to do actually here in the cloud object. Now we need to go ahead and create these clouds at a certain interval from our controller. We're going to be doing the same kind of vibe here as done in the alarm 0. So in the create event, I'm going to say start creating clouds. Alarm, let's use alarm 1 equals room speed, and let's do 1 and to start off after the 10th second. Okay, add event. Alarm 1. In here I'm going to randomize the seed. I'm going to say instance create layer. It's going to be room width plus 100, so 100 pixels off to the right of the screen, so it's going to smoothly drift into the perspective from the right. Room height, let's say half of the room height plus random range of, let's say, negative 200 and 100. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere along either 200 pixels above the half of the room height or 100 pixels below the half of the room height. That's going to be the instances layer, and it's going to be object cloud. You can go ahead and you can change these variables depending on where you want the cloud to spawn. So go ahead and fiddle with them. Next, I want to make sure that once we create a cloud, we create another one, or at least we tell GameMaker to create one at some point in the future. So I'm calling alarm 1 again, and this one's not going to be 10 seconds. It's going to be a random, let's say random range. It's going to be between 3 seconds divided by the global speed modifier and 6 seconds divided by the global speed modifier. When we do introduce the global speed modifier, we can take another look at these clouds just in case they are being created a bit too quickly. So let's go ahead and save that, and that's pretty much all we need. We don't actually have to put these in our game world because remember, it is being created by this controller. So long as the controller is in the game world, it'll be able to create the clouds just fine. Alright, so let's hit play, and after the first 10 seconds we should see our first cloud. Okay, so we can still jump, we can duck, we haven't broken anything. Let us just jump over these. We haven't done the collision detection just yet, but it's always fun just to practice. Oh, there's a cloud. Oh, it's looking pretty good. And there's another one a little higher up. And there's another one in between the two, so that's pretty cool. It gives it quite a bit of depth, so we can see that that is where the sky is. So coming up in our next video, I'm going to be showing you how to create the ground, and the ground is going to also be random. Similar to the way we did the clouds, there's going to be a base of ground, which is like a horizontal line that goes across the screen, and then they're going to be sort of like pieces of elevation here and there that give the game even more depth this time, showing the player on what terrain the dinosaur is running. So I hope you found this tutorial educational and helpful. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. If you want me to cover anything in this series that the Google Chrome developers didn't do in the original game, please let me know. We can make this really exciting. Also, if you have any questions on how to go about creating your own endless runner, perhaps it's a topic we haven't yet tackled, let me know in the comments below and I can get back to you with some cool suggestions and help. If you like what I'm doing here, please check out my Patreon campaign. I really do appreciate your support. The project files for this part of the series can be found in the description. So until next time, happy coding, and I'll see you then.